Hi everybody, my name is Tom and this is a video about starting strategies, and we talk especially about what items should we actually buy first. We will discuss Quick Revive, Juggernaut, the Box, a Volgan or the Galvanucles. So let's start off with the Quick Revive. Well, I do not know about you, but for me, it's like when I play a solo survival here, I anyway want to go to a high round, let's say 30 or 40, and when I die within the first few rounds, I would anyway restart the game instantly because it is basically a fail then and a waste of a quick revive. So when I die, let's say in round 5, I will anyway restart the game if I have quick revive or not. So I definitely do not need quick revive. Well, but you may see this a little bit different. Well, if you want to buy, just go ahead. If you do not feel safe without it, you can still have enough points to then buy an MP5 and Juggernaut quite early. So it's absolutely okay to buy it. But for me, it is no question at all if I should buy it or not. So I do not buy it because I anyway restart. But if you are maybe just a new player, you definitely want to actually buy it. Now, next item is actually the box. Should you go instantly and ASAP to the box or not? And the answer is pretty simple. You definitely should not hit the box at first because it can happen that you get a war machine, a rocket launcher, a sniper, and what else we have? Yeah, just all that bullshit guns that do not give you points, that are difficult to use, guns that make you run very slow, and then you just spend like 4 or 5 thousand points, and you basically still do not have a gun which you can make good use of it. Guns lead us directly to the MP5 or M14 or any other wall gun. Should you buy a wall gun first of all? Well, it's actually not a bad idea because you can maximize your points quite easily with a wall gun. If you have listened closely to a lot of my videos, I said that quite often, you can, in round 3 for example, just shoot a zombie twice with an M14, but you can also shoot him twice with an MP5 and then finish him off with the knife. And in round 5 you can shoot him 4 times and then finish him with the knife. So that's actually quite cool. They are a nice support, and wall guns, like especially MP5 and M14, they are also quite nice to use with full groups. So when you have a big group of zombies, you simply can take them out with your M14 or MP5. It's no problem at all. That's actually an advantage that especially MP5 has compared to the Galvanucles, because the Galvanucles are just optimized for single zombies. If you have a big group, you kind of have problems with the Galvanucles because it can happen that 2 zombies of that group hit you at the same time, and then you basically die pretty fast. So that is why I already think a wall gun is kind of already almost a little bit better than the Galvanucles. Let's compare them further. What about the kill speed? So if you use the Galvanucles, you knife very fast, you know that. But with the MP5, if you just go for headshots, you kill also very fast. So I think they are approximately equal talking about kill speed. What about points? Well, if you go for headshots with the MP5, you give maybe 1 hit and then you kill the zombie, so you get 110 points, and the Galvanucles just give you 130 points. So it's kind of equal. Let's say it's equal. And now let's talk about the costs of these wall guns. Well, MP5 is like 1,000, and Galvanucles are 6,000. So a definite point that actually speaks for the MP5. Wow, so hey, let's get that MP5. It seems quite a nice choice. So I actually buy my MP5 now. And I see, oh, fuck, hey, I'm just here. I can buy Juggernaut too. Man, awesome. So choosing the MP5 instead of the Galvanucles actually made me having Juggernaut already right now in round 4. Could have even bought it in round 3. And this basically means now I can't die at all. Just can't die anymore. And when you have a look here, I mean, this is basically like a Galvanacle style here. Just see the zombie, aim for his head, and bang, he's dead. Well, not this one, but here. Now I get a bigger group and I can handle this very easy, very safely. I do not have to be afraid of dying because I have my chuck, so I can just take it very easy here, very chill out. And with the Galvanacles, I would have to take a lot of attention that I do not die because the Galvanacles are so expensive. I do not have enough points to buy Chuck, then ASAP too. So I just have the Galvanacles without Chuck, and this basically means like that. Yeah, I have a huge risk of dying. So I say do not buy the Galvanacles at the first item you focus on. So do not buy the Galvanacles first. The disadvantages are just they are extremely expensive, so you need to spend every or keep or save. Yeah, there we go. You need to save every point for the Galvanacles that you earn. You are not allowed to buy anything. Basically, no chuck, no doors, nothing. You just save every point, every 6,000 points, every of these 6,000 points for the Galvanacles, and that means, yeah, you have no chuck, you have no guns, nothing, and you find yourself playing in round 5, just being close to that 6,000, but all you have is a pistol, some grenades, and a knife, and the pistol is already empty, the grenades are also already empty, and you just find yourself knifing a full horde. And then you may die. Even if you do not die after you have bought the Galvanacles, you kind of have huge risk of dying because when you knife, you have to go close to the zombies. Around 5 and 6, they already spawn quite fast. Yeah, not fast, but you know, you have no chuck and stuff, so it seems maybe a little bit fast. And it's risky. It's extremely risky to get for the freaking Galvanacles first. And therefore, I just recommend you buy the freaking MP5. It's way more cheaper. You can get it way earlier. The gun is so cheap that you can also buy chuck. And chuck means that you do not have to be afraid of dying anymore. It's actually way cooler and way safer and way more intelligent to avoid the Galvanacles in the first priority. Just go for chuck and a wall gun in your first priority, as I did here, and you saw I was never in danger of dying. But when I went for the Galvanacles, I could maybe have bought them at the end of 4 or in the middle of 5, and you saw sometimes there were like 3-4 zombies around me, and I just have a risk of dying then. And when I die, I just mess up my kill-death ratio and shit like that. So it's definitely not what I actually want. And yeah, now I get slowly my points together, so I can start buying here quick revive and all that stuff. I can start to buy the other perks, hit the box, and then yeah, everything works so fine and so easy. It's like a chill out stuff here when I just decide to buy an MP5 and chuck at the first items. It's just way easier. I avoid a lot of risky situations, a lot of downs, and it feels way more comfortable. Now the major point is actually, as I think I have already said, I'm not sure, in round about 8 or 7 or 9 or so, you are completely set up. You will have all your perks and no one will actually blame you because you did not pro style by the Galvanacles first. So no one cares about that. And I just ask you, why not choosing the safe option when you can? So the safe option is actually absolutely the right decision. So go for chuck and wall gun. It may be the MP5, it may be the M14 first, and buy the Galvanacles then after that. Way safer, way easier, way cooler, way better. Yeah, it's my advice. First priority, wall gun, second chuck, then Galvanacles, then other perks, then box. That's my order of what I buy and what I do not buy. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Have fun. See you. Bye.